Box to box grand final week.
Tulip time
Tulip
and
time.
HSA grand finals.
So
Fantastic.
preliminary finals.
Yep.
Another great week of football.
Awesome weekend.
We'll start off with the 13s. Mittagong, convincing winners in the Division 2 over Bowral.
Yep, and it's good for Mittagong too.
Yeah, and Robertson Maroon deservedly through to the final,
Yeah.
I think, against Mossvale.
Possibly a surprise they had to play this game, but
Yep.
Probably the grand final we were expecting beforehand.
And I was fortunate enough to catch up with Rob Hanley, the super coach, after the game,
He'd be a happy man.
and he had a few words to say. So. This coaching malarkey is pretty easy. One win from one,
One win from one.
one down, one to go.
One to go. Got to get the maroon and gold in the grand finals.
And proud of the team. They play well.
Proud of the team. Really good.
All right,
That's
mate.
the effort.
Best of luck in the women's.
Thanks, man.
Okay, now youth grade. Wallandilly are through their first foray in our competition. It's nice to see them through.
Fantastic. Yeah, no, pleased to see them through.
Yeah, I was disappointed for Bundanoon after going out in the HSA Cup and then this one, but look, I'm sure a few of those boys will back up in third grade, so and it bodes well for Bundy next year.
It does, yep.
The under 15s, Mittagong,
Yeah.
they're through.
Yep, Mittagong got through, and once again, probably to form, although Hilltop give them a good run, I think.
Yeah,
But,
and look, Yarramble were magnificent in the champion,
Yep.
so that's going to be a really, really good
This is
final.
a cracking game. Get down and watch this.
Yeah, and Thomas Goodman, unfortunately, he's still in mourning with Mittagong going out in the reserve grade women's.
Yeah, and it ended up quite a tight game, that.
Yeah, and Mossvale have got it all ahead of them now against Crook,
Well,
undefeated.
Crookall, the only undefeated, didn't drop a point all season, so they've got a tough ask there.
Yeah, look, just before the third grade game, we caught up with one of our young referees, Jody, and we had a few words with him, and it's great to see those young referees coming through the HSA ranks.
It is. It's great.
G'day, Jody. Preliminary final day. Beautiful day, the sun's shining. What games are you rostered on for?
I've been rostered on for 3. I've just done an under 13s one, and I've got one third grade men, and I forget the other one.
Okay,
It's
third
heaps.
grade. I know you're not allowed to, but we'll ask you anyway. Do you think Yarramble or Bundanoon will win?
Bundanoon has been going pretty good this season. I've been watching it, but Yarramble has a pretty tough competition against them.
All right, mate.
Yeah.
Well, good. Have a good day and keep up the officiating.
Thank you.
Okay, third grade, Bundy, 2-0 over Yarramble. Now they face the mighty Bowral team.
I'm sort of sad to see those old Yarramble boys go, but it's great for Bundanoon as a club.
Yeah, and Hilltop, look, they had 5 teams in the finals, and unfortunately their reserve grade did everything but score and got beaten 1-0 by Exeter.
Who would have picked that at the start of the day?
Yeah, I was lucky enough to catch up with the president of Exeter with their team going through, and I had a few words with Nigel, who was quite a happy president.
Well, he would be.
Our first Exeter team through to the finals. Must be pretty pleased.
Very pleased, very pleased.
Good for the
indeed,
HSA.
yes.
I think that means we've
Good for
got
the HSA, good for
I think-
Exeter as well.
I think it means almost every
Good for
club,
Exeter, Aiden?
every club represented.
Excellent, that's
Now,
what we like.
I actually missed who was the goal scorer.
Peter Tate.
Peter Tate. So you'll be buying him a
Oh, you'll
sherbet
get something
tonight.
for it. You'll get something for it. Yeah.
All right, we'll see you in the finals, Nigel.
Yes, we will see you in the finals.
Thanks,
yes.
mate. Okay, now we've got the Premier League.
Yep.
Look, I thought Hilltop were going through, but that Spirit of Yarramble, 4-1. I don't think anyone would have picked that scoreline.
No, not the scoreline. Maybe the result, not the scoreline. I see Robbie quoted afterwards saying we out-enthused them.
Yep.
I think he probably got that right.
Look, and who's to say that they can't go all the way against Maroon? That's a really, really good final now.
Well, I think, didn't Dan Cooper tell you 2 or 3 weeks ago that they'd be playing Yarramble in the final?
Yeah, look, he's a soothsayer or Nostradamus. And your team.
Yep.
Normal.
Well, second year in a row we've played them in the grand final,
Yep.
so we knocked Yarramble out on penalties.
They looked very strong on the weekend.
Yep. Look, who knows? I mean, on form, Yarramble's obviously the favourites, but as the year's gone on, we've tightened the gap. And,
Yep.
Who knows?
And look, they were very good Yarramble. Again, we'll go a bit about the champions on the Sunday.
Yeah.
We had 2 teams go through.
Yep.
We had 1 team lose on penalties.
Yep.
And I think it's great for the Highlands now. We have 3 teams that have made the quarterfinals.
Well, I don't think we give ourselves enough credit sometimes of how competitive we are.
Yeah, so Yarramble, congratulations to the women. They won 3-0 against East Bankstown. The under-14s, 1-0 winners over Milpera Lions, a HFC team. The 13s lost to penalty shootouts against Bass Hill. Yarramble under-15s, 2-0 loss. That's a very, very good loss, if there is such thing as a good loss, against Central Sydney Wolves.
Look, you see the size of these associations.
Yeah, and I think Hilltop probably were still in celebration or commiseration mode from.
Yeah.
And look, they were up against a very good team, so they went down 5-0.
No shame in that. They had a big day, big weekend.
Now we also probably don't give these guys enough of a rap. I've managed to pin down a few of the referees and just gave a little bit of an insight into the referees' minds, and I caught up with HFRA Management Committee.
Fantastic.
G'day gentlemen, welcome to Box to Box. We have the HFRA Management Committee, Tony, James, Gary and Caleb. Refereeing, what do you love about it? Quickly.
Good question. No idea.
The people.
I love being out on the field, run around.
Fresh air, all ages, all skills, all sizes, doesn't matter.
Now I noticed in the Euros there was a different mechanism for the kickoffs. If you could change one rule in refereeing, what would it be?
Yeah, no, that's a pretty good one. I'd go with that one. I'm sick of pulling that up.
Yeah, the kickoff.
Wait till next year and there's 96 law changes.
Have the players move themselves back 10 yards.
Okay, officiate. What do you think is the hardest rule to officiate? The offside?
Offside.
Yeah, offside.
Offside.
Yeah.
Everyone has an opinion of it.
Yeah.
Offside's easy.
No, play discipline.
Player discipline. Okay, and the last movie you saw, Tony?
Last movie would be science fiction, The Independence Day.
Oh,
Last book you read, James?
last book, The Laws of the Game.
Favourite album to put on, Gary, to unwind after a day officiating?
Got to be AC/DC.
Back in Black?
Yes.
And Caleb, what do you most love about living in the Highlands?
I don't live in the Highlands. So the weather.
If you did, what's the most thing that you enjoy about coming to the Highlands?
Fresh air. Definitely love the fresh air.
All right, thank you very much for joining us. You do a very much underrated and much maligned job, but thanks for joining us on Box to Box, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, Bill, this weekend, the finals, let's kick it off straight away. 13 Division 2, we've got Bundy and Mittagong.
Well, Mittagong. I'm going Mittagong.
Yeah, I think, look, they were strong last week. I'm going Bundy. I think possibly the game of the weekend, Mossvale Red versus Robertson Maroney under 13 ones. If you get anyone.
I agree. I honestly can't pick that one.
And can Chev get beaten and Wallandilly win on their first attempt to the Highlands?
I would like to see Wallandilly get up there.
You know, I think it'd be it'd be good, it'd be a great result, and it's always nice for that upset. The under 15s, Mittagong and Yarramble, they've been the two form teams all year.
There's another great game. I'm going Yarramble.
Look, I'm going to Yarramble too. I think it's minor premiers, Mittagong, cup winners, Mittagong. It's nice to share the spoils, so to speak. The women's reserve grade, Crookwell and Mossy.
Well, my heart wants Mossy to get up, but my head says...
Look, unfortunately, I'm with you. I think I'm going to go Crookwell there.
But don't kill me. Don't.
Third grade, Bowral and Bundy.
Well, once again, I think it's going to be hard to see Bowral getting beaten in that one.
Look, I'm going to go for an upset on this one. I'm going to say Bundy. Look, I think they'll get a few of their youth grade boys in there, and I think they could do it. Okay. The reserve grade men's, Mossy and Exeter.
Well, should be Mossvale. Should be Mossvale.
Yeah, look, there's been 2 draws with these teams this year, and 1 win to Mossvale. Obviously, I'll have to tip Mossvale for this one.
There will be, as an upset is possible in that one.
And now the big ones. I was before the Women's Premier League, we've got Mossvale and Yarramble, and actually caught up with Alice Pike for a few words before about the big game. Alice Pike, thank you for joining us on Box to Box.
No worries, Michael.
Grand finals.
Yep.
Looking forward to
Exciting
it.
stuff. Feeling good.
Now, Yarramble are in a rich vein of form.
Yes, they are.
You form part of the centre-back combination with Amanda.
That's correct, yes.
So, can you stop the goal-scoring threat of Yolanda and Sarah?
I think we can. We have done it twice in the past, the last 2 times we've played them, so I'm confident we can do it again.
Okay, so they're the minor premiers. You're the cup winners, so this will probably give whoever wins the bragging rights for the season.
I think so. Will be interesting, definitely.
And a quick one for my co-host Bill.
Yeah.
Is he a master motivator or is he a master tactician when it comes to his coaching?
Oh, I think he likes his tactical side of things, but he is good with the motivation as well. So we'll
Okay.
go a bit of both.
Okay, well, best of luck for the finals this weekend. And as a Moss Vale player, I hope you can bring back the trophy.
So do I. Thanks, Michael.
All right, cheers, Alice. Okay, Bill, I know who you'll be saying is likely to win there. Your heart will be saying Moss Vale.
Yeah, we're capable of winning. We just have to play to our best, and you know, on our day we can win. But on form,
Look, after Yerumble's 2 convincing wins on the weekend, I'll be tipping Yerumble in that Women's Premier League. But I think that is the 2 teams that we wanted to see in the final, really.
well, I can't comment on it.
And the Men's Premier League, Marulan and Yerumble.
Wow.
First, fourth.
How can you tip against Yerumbul? Look, I'm going to tip Marulan, but you know, I won't be surprised if Yerumbul can out-enthuse them, as Robbie said.
Yeah, look, I caught up with Richard Stone and I had a few words with him. And after chatting with him, I'll be tipping Yerumble.
Wow, well, I'm tipping Marulan.
Okay, here we are with the Yerumble sweeper Richard Stone. 2 great finals games for Yerumble. Marulan this weekend. Can you go all the way?
Well, we're hoping so. It's nice to get a full team on the pitch for the last few weeks. We started out early in the season with a depleted side, put a few players back, and full side now for the weekend.
And Yerumble seem to be a great finals team. They seem to dig a bit, find a bit extra when the finals come around.
Very tight knit. That's what I put it down to. They compete for each other.
Yep.
That's what you do in finals. You go out there with a bit of heart, compete for every ball. Hopefully you come away to win.
And were you expecting the score line that you had against Hilltop?
Yeah, we were. Yeah, we knocked them off 2-0 a couple of weeks earlier, and we still had a couple of blokes still to come into the side, so we were expecting it, yeah.
Okay, well, all the best for this weekend, Richard, and let's hope for the Highlands you bring home the trophy.
Thanks, Mick.
All right, mate.
All right.
Cheers.
Take it easy.
Okay, so to all our players, spectators, officials, we hope you enjoyed this Saturday.
Michael's done heaps of work this year. Look how tired he looks.
We'll probably
Don't harass him this week.
Will we do a wrap next week?
Yeah.
So we'll see you back next week for the last box to box. Good luck to all the teams, and let's hope the sun shines.
Fantastic.
Thank you.